be very honest, here in Korea, I felt this elitism, colorism stuff really hard, like, because having other international friends, especially like people from Turkey, Thailand, even like from Asia, but not like in the beauty standards of them, because this, I feel this whole thing about like colorism conversation here in Korea, it affects a lot of people here. I feel like sometimes I'm more well treated than I should be.
Day of My Life Living in Korea, episode 17. Starting off, I took the subway to go to Incheon because I planned to meet my grandma for lunch. We met up at Lotteria and I got the fried squid and bulgogi burger, which were all really good. We then walked around a bit and then went to Mega Coffee to chat for a bit. I tried out this lemonade drink that was a bit more sour than I expected, but it was good once the ice melted. Then I took the subway back to Hongdae and I went to a Tucson place and got an Americano. I did some work for a bit and then went to dance. After dance, I met up with my dad for some dinner. We went to this fancy Korean restaurant and I was surprised at how high quality the side dishes were. I got the beef tartare bibimbap and there were so many ingredients inside. It was really good. Then for dessert, I got some strawberry tanghulu. And that's basically
Day in the life of a black family living in Korea. So today was Mother's Day and my husband took us out to our favorite brunch spot. They have homemade breakfast biscuits and also really good Louisiana style food. I ate my food so fast I couldn't even get a picture of my food. And then we let my daughter pay for brunch because she really likes the responsibility of paying for stuff. Next we headed to a professional baseball game. It was my very first time going to a baseball game. My friend's husband actually plays for this team. So they got us into the skybox and it was amazing. The weather was absolutely perfect and guys, the kids enjoyed the game so much. Look at them dancing. They literally danced the entire time. It was so cute. I call my husband the baby whisperer because somehow he ends up with the kids like every time. My husband got caught by a few of his fans and then we headed to the store because he wanted to buy a jersey. And Rhea also wanted to buy a couple souvenirs for the next time we came to a game. So we found his size and then we ended up heading to the counter. The person at the counter actually asked my husband to sign a baseball and it was so weird because it was his first time ever signing a baseball. When we got outside, he tried on his jersey and basically he's a baseball player now. So we went outside and they actually had a bunch of bounce houses outside where the kids could play. And this cheerleader actually remembered Rhea from when she was a kid. It was so cool. We waited for my friend's husband and then we had dinner. After dinner, we had dessert. We had binsu, which is a Korean dessert. It was amazing.
This is what it was like living in a house in Korea. I was glad that the house had a front gate where you had to type in a security code, but the sound at times made me feel like I was living in a maximum security prison. The appliances were very musical. This was the biggest trash can we had in the house. And we had 2 fridges and 2 freezers. One of the fridges was labeled a kimchi fridge, which I guess means it's slightly cooler than the other one. The recycling was quite advanced. And we slept on the floor. It was a floor mattress, but thankfully ours was actually pretty comfortable. We also had special slippers in the house that were dedicated for the bathroom specifically. And I guess it's to be able to walk around on the floor in case the floor is wet. And they're really cute. They even say 4 bathrooms on them.
These are 5 culture shocks I experienced when I first moved to Korea. Before I start, I would just like to say that I am not saying that these are good or bad. I'm just saying these are things that I experienced as an American moving to Korea. You have to sort all of your trash, not just recycles. You have to sort your food, your plastics, your paper, cardboard, everything. And if you don't, you can get fined. Also, there's like no trash cans out on the street for some reason. So a lot of times I just end up holding onto my trash until I get home. Karaoke culture is huge. There are these little singing rooms called norebangs, and a lot of Koreans will go to them with friends or by themselves, so a lot of people here are really good at singing. Although Koreans tend to be more shy, a lot of them are also very blunt, so they will not hesitate to tell you whether you look like you have lost or gained weight, or if you look tired or upset. But I've come to learn that a lot of times people are saying this because they care about you and they're just making sure you are okay. If you know anything about Korean food, you know that Koreans eat kimchi with every meal. And if you get kimchi on your own and keep it in your entire fridge and your entire apartment will soon smell like kimchi. So this is why a lot of Koreans have a separate fridge for kimchi. Korea is also a very safe country overall. So for example, you can go to a cafe and leave your phone and your wallet at your table and just walk away. Like I'll see people do that, walk away for 10 minutes and come come back because nobody's gonna steal it. People here don't steal like they do in America. Big culture shock.